Hey Bob, so this is a video for Baby Look at You. There's some parts in here I think are really worth kind of chugging through. I don't know if every note in this one needs to be, exactly according to Hoyle, even down to the initial pattern. We can take a look at it real quick. This is that first line intro thing. Is that good? So getting that third in there is a little tough. It might be a good addition to your kind of left-hand patterns. When I was playing it, I was doing two things. I was just doing long chords. I think is the best way to work on the right hand. I'll show you how to do that in a second here. And then I was also just substituting the actual pattern with just this 5th to 6th thing that we've been working with. So to me, that's a lot easier to kind of coordinate with some of the right hand rhythms. So it's up to you. You may want to work it. Get that pattern just so you can kind of add to your repertoire of that stuff. But again, much easier to do with just the 5th and the 6th. Probably a good way to start. All right, cool. And then like normal here, it would take me a little bit to try to coordinate all these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the 7 chords, right? And try to get the melody with you here. Pretty straightforward here. So this is the A section. I'm tempted to jump to the C section because that's the part I really like on this one. But let me at least give you an overview of the melody here, so you can see what's going on in the chart. So again, I'm just going to do long left-hand chords, C7, and then this is the opening melody. So it's going to start on D up here. I'm going 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Sorry, I messed that up. Let's start there. This is that line 4. All right, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's take pause here, get that G7. Okay, cool. So again, just to give you a sense of how the right hand fits overall, there's a couple of really tricky measures in there. Going back to that line 4 on the first page, just to show you, I'm gonna do a count with it. So it's like yeah, okay, here we go. It starts with a C. So ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So everything in that measure there is on the upbeats. So make sure you can count that again before you try to mix it with that. If you're going to do that, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So everything on the and except that first note. All right, cool. And let's jump down to the C section. This is the part I really enjoyed. So again, I'll just give it to you the long chords. We'll come back and get the left-hand part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3. Sorry, I got carried away. Let's start that over one more time. All right, this is 3rd line of the 2nd page. All right, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4. Let's try that again. Yeah, let's get it. So D sharp, E, F. Cool, it's a nice little lick there at the end. Yeah, again, just nice little C blues thing. Again, so again, the C section I think is the best one. So if you want to fight your way through the whole song to get there, that's fine. Again, there's some things you can take from that. I think again that left hand pattern. and some good reading in the right hand with the syncopation and all that stuff. But yeah, I would, if you're just trying to get some nice usable licks, there's some really good ones there in that last section. All right, so let's now take a look at, I am going to start with the C section, but I'm just going to take it to this 5th to 6th thing. And again, we're ignoring what it says in the bass clef, but it's just that straight 8th note pattern. And let's give it a shot here, see how we go. I lost my place. Let's try that again. Or, you know, give a little more modern sound. That's like a C7. We got the C down here, but got the A, gives a little spice, and the D. Again, I think old P.D. Johnson will forgive us for taking a few liberties with this one after, you know, 80 years. So again, there's little fragments in here that I think would be real cool. I know I'm just kind of now looking at it too. So my recommendations, again, get the left hand pattern, just see if you like that third. Try it with the long chords, you know, C7, F7, C7, G7, F7, C7, just typical blues chords. And I'm confident you can kind of look in there. If you're having any doubts with that on the bass clef, like which chord goes where, just look at the low note down there, and I think that'll steer you in the right path. And this will probably be pretty sloppy, but I'm going to go and try just the tune, but with that 5th to 6th pattern. So again, I'm going to bypass that third thing. It's a little difficult, and I think down that low in this octave, that third is a little clunky. But it's up to you if you want to work that in. It could be a, you know, interesting exercise. All right, so let's just kind of check it out. I'm going to try to go a little slow. I'm probably going to have to stop a couple times, but we'll see what we can do. Let's get that. I keep missing that D sharp, sorry. I keep missing my part there. Let's get this the right way. And I'm going to jazz it up. Alright, yeah, you know, it went a little better than I thought it would. So again, just some nice C blues patterns to kind of work in there, and just another one to kind of rhythmically coordinate that left hand right hand thing. I'm not pretending to pull it off perfectly there, but again, just try to get that left hand you know, on autopilot. Take a look at some of these licks, choose your favorite sections, and see what you can do. Cool, Bob. Well, as always, I appreciate you, man. I hope you had some fun with it. Keep rocking on Willow Weep for me too. That one is super awesome. And I'll see you at the next lesson.